Hello, I'm Logic Bunny, and come with me down the rabbit hole of knowledge.
Ever wondered what it would be like if an entire civilization's story, its triumphs, its beliefs, its very voice, was locked away, silenced by the barrier of an unreadable language? For centuries, that was the fate of ancient Egypt. Imagine walking through magnificent ruins, seeing hieroglyphs carved into stone, and having absolutely no idea what they meant. It was like having a treasure chest full of incredible stories, but no key to open it. This was the world's predicament for a very, very long time. Then, something extraordinary happened. It wasn't a magical spell or a secret map, but a rather ordinary-looking slab of dark rock that would change everything. This was the Rosetta Stone. Think of it as the ultimate decoder ring, the universal translator that history had been waiting for. It was the key that finally turned, unlocking the silent whispers of a powerful and fascinating civilization that had been lost to time. Finding the Rosetta Stone was like discovering the instruction manual for an incredibly complex and amazing toy that nobody knew how to operate. Suddenly, all its intricate features, its hidden wonders, and how it all worked together were revealed. This single piece of rock, unassuming as it might seem, became the most powerful tool for understanding an entire world. We're about to embark on a journey to explore precisely how this remarkable artifact became the ultimate key, cracking codes that had been silent for over 1,000 years. It's a story that reshapes how we see history itself, proving that sometimes the greatest discoveries are hidden in plain sight, waiting for the right moment and the right key to be understood. The Rosetta Stone is far more than just a piece of ancient rock. It's a decree, a message from King Ptolemy V. But what makes it truly special is that this message was written in 3 distinct scripts. Why 3? Because in ancient Egypt, different groups of people spoke different languages, and this stone was meant for all of them. It's like having a single announcement broadcast on 3 different radio stations, each tuned to a different frequency to reach everyone. Imagine trying to explain the coolest new video game to someone who only speaks a language you've never heard before. It would be impossible, right? You'd need a translator, someone who understands both your language and theirs. For centuries, ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs were that incomprehensible language, a secret code that had kept an entire civilization's stories locked away. The Rosetta Stone was that much-needed translator, the ultimate decoder ring for a mystery that had baffled scholars for ages. The real breakthrough came when brilliant minds, most notably Jean-Francois Champollion, realized that one of the scripts on the stone was ancient Greek, a language that scholars could read. The monumental task then became matching the Greek words to the mysterious hieroglyphs. If they could successfully link the known to the unknown, they could finally begin to understand what the pharaohs had been trying to say all those millennia ago. This meticulous process of comparison, treating each symbol as a vital clue in a grand puzzle, was Champollion's own kind of experiment, demanding intense focus and absolute accuracy. What other lost languages or complex codes are waiting for their Rosetta Stone in our world today? For ages, the intricate symbols of Egyptian hieroglyphs were a captivating mystery. They looked like beautiful drawings, a gallery of ancient art etched into stone and papyrus. But were they just pictures? Or was there a deeper meaning, a hidden language waiting to be understood? This was the puzzle that had stumped historians and linguists for centuries, leaving the rich history of Egypt shrouded in silence. Then came the aha moment, a spark of realization that would illuminate the path forward. Imagine seeing a symbol you recognize, perhaps a drawing of a bird, and then seeing it again right next to a name you already know, like Ptolemy. Suddenly, the entire picture clicks into place. That's precisely the feeling scholars, especially Champollion, experienced as they meticulously compared the Greek names on the stone with their corresponding hieroglyphic symbols. It was a moment of profound connection, bridging the gap between the known and the unknown. This painstaking comparison revealed something incredible. Hieroglyphs weren't just simple pictures representing objects. They also represented sounds, much like our own alphabet. This was the monumental discovery, the master key that unlocked the ability to read not just royal decrees, but every inscription, every story, every thought that the pharaohs and their people had ever recorded. It was like finally understanding the secret code that allowed access to an entire civilization's library. This wasn't an experiment with bubbling beakers, but a rigorous intellectual detective mission where evidence was gathered and hypotheses were tested, slowly but surely revealing the truth. What complex skill do you aspire to learn, and what might be the essential steps to unlocking it for yourself? The Rosetta Stone was so much more than just a tool to decipher pretty pictures. It was a portal. Once scholars could finally read the hieroglyphs, it wasn't just the stories of pharaohs and gods that unfolded. Suddenly, we gained an intimate glimpse into the everyday lives of ancient Egyptians. We learned about their farming practices, their bustling markets, their family structures, their profound religious beliefs, their early scientific observations, and yes, even their ancient sense of humor. It was like finding a dusty photo album and diary from thousands of years ago, filled with the most personal and fascinating details. Consider the profound what-if scenario. What if this remarkable stone had never been unearthed? The magnificent pyramids, the intricate temples, the enigmatic Sphinx. They might have remained silent, their stories forever locked away. The entire civilization of ancient Egypt could have persisted as a vast, unreadable mystery, a collection of impressive ruins without a voice. This highlights the incredible power of a single discovery. It can fundamentally alter our entire understanding of the past, and that understanding has a ripple effect. By connecting the dots from ancient Egypt to our present day, we see how their groundbreaking advancements in mathematics, their awe-inspiring feats of architecture, and their early explorations into medicine laid crucial foundations for countless future discoveries. It's a powerful reminder that history isn't a series of isolated events, but a continuous, interconnected story. This process of understanding, of decoding the past, is like finding a hidden level in a video game. The Rosetta Stone revealed an entirely new world of knowledge. What hidden levels are waiting for you to discover in subjects you thought you already knew? Let's talk about the incredible mind behind unlocking the secrets of the Rosetta Stone. Jean-Francois Champollion. He wasn't just a scholar, he was a true enthusiast, bordering on obsessed. From a young age, he was captivated by ancient languages, dedicating years of his life to learning them, all driven by the burning desire to solve the enigma of hieroglyphs. This wasn't a casual hobby, it was a deep, personal quest. Imagine spending years working on an incredibly complex puzzle, facing frustrating dead ends, and then, finally, in a moment of pure clarity, you see the pattern. That was Champollion's eureka moment. His breakthrough wasn't a stroke of luck, it was the culmination of relentless study, a deep understanding of linguistic connections, and a brilliant mind that could see how all the pieces fit together. He recognized that hieroglyphs weren't just pictures, but a sophisticated system combining symbols for sounds and ideas. Champollion's journey is a powerful testament to the virtue of persistence. He encountered countless challenges, moments where the path forward seemed impossible, but his unwavering determination to decipher that lost language propelled him forward, ultimately leading to one of history's most significant intellectual triumphs. His story teaches us that even the most difficult problems can be solved with dedication. So, what's your personal hieroglyph problem? It could be a tricky math concept, a challenging historical period, or even learning a new skill. Champollion's example shows us that breaking it down, staying fiercely curious, and maintaining that persistent spirit is the true key to unlocking understanding. This is like facing the ultimate boss battle in the game of learning, and Champollion won by using his intellect and sheer refusal to give up. What learning boss battles can you conquer with a similar approach? The journey of hieroglyphs from simple pictures to complex sounds is a beautiful illustration of how communication itself evolves. Imagine starting with drawings of a bird, a sun, or a person. These were the initial building blocks. But over time, humans are clever. They realized these pictures could represent sounds, just like the letters in our own alphabet. This transformation from pictorial representation to phonetic symbols was a massive leap, and the Rosetta Stone provides an unparalleled window into this fascinating process. It's like a historical language lab, showcasing the essential ingredients of ancient communication and demonstrating how these different elements, pictures, sounds, and meaning work together harmoniously. Think about the emojis we use every day. They are like our modern-day hieroglyphs, aren't they? A quick symbol that can convey a feeling, an object, or an idea in an instant. The Rosetta Stone helps us appreciate this fundamental principle. Symbols have always been an incredibly powerful, efficient, and universal way to communicate across time and space. It's a reminder that the desire to convey meaning through simplified forms is deeply ingrained in us. This is where you can become a part of the discovery. Why not create your own secret code or symbol language with friends? What symbols would you use to represent common words or ideas? How would you ensure that everyone in your group understands them clearly? This playful exploration is a fantastic way to grasp the core principles of symbolic communication. The Rosetta Stone ultimately taught us that even the most complex messages, no matter how ancient or mysterious, can be deciphered if we are persistent enough to find the right key. It's a profound reminder that understanding is always within reach, as long as we remain curious and willing to look for those keys. So, there you have it. The Rosetta Stone wasn't just a slab of ancient rock, it was a bridge built across millennia, connecting our modern world to the vibrant, complex, and utterly fascinating civilization of ancient Egypt. It finally allowed us to hear the voices of people who lived thousands of years ago, voices that had been silenced by the impenetrable barrier of an unreadable language. It transformed silent stones into storytellers, revealing their triumphs, their beliefs, and their everyday lives. This incredible journey with the Rosetta Stone teaches us something profound. Even the most complex puzzles, the most daunting mysteries, can be solved. The solution often lies not in some magical incantation, but in the timeless power of curiosity, the unwavering strength of persistence, and the simple, yet vital, act of looking for connections. It's like finding a common language, a shared understanding that allows us to bridge any gap. Just as Manuel du Mundo shows us how to build amazing things with simple materials, the Rosetta Stone demonstrated how fundamental principles, like the idea of a translation, can unlock vast reservoirs of knowledge. Now think about it. If ancient Egypt's secrets could be unlocked by one stone, what other lost languages or enduring mysteries are out there, waiting for you to explore? Our world is brimming with them, from the invisible dance of the smallest atom to the silent grandeur of the farthest galaxy. The spirit of discovery that led to the deciphering of hieroglyphs is the same spirit that drives all great understanding. So, keep asking why. Keep experimenting with ideas, with knowledge, with the world around you. You never know when you might just find your own Rosetta Stone, your own key to unlocking the next amazing secret. Stay curious.